Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. Man, I got the nicest 1970 Blazer on the planet right here. I tell you, she is absolutely gorgeous. It's been on the rotisserie, it's been off the frame. It's got a Connect and Cruise LS3 under the hood with a 4L70E transmission. Driving amazing. I have had the pleasure of already doing the driving video on this thing, and she just drives like a new one, man. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful truck right here. You can see that the grille looks like it's brand new. We got late model headlights. Those are more than likely LEDs. You can see all the stainless, all the aluminum, all the chrome, everything looking brand new. She is just absolutely beautiful. Now we're gonna put it up on the lift so you can see the bottom side. I've already told you we're gonna get out and drive it, and she is a blast to drive. As you look down the side of it, man, you wanna talk about gorgeous paint job. They did a wonderful job on the paint job on this thing. She is just absolutely beautiful. You're gonna find that it's probably one of the best driving Blazers that I've ever driven. I mean, she just is super sweet. Now we're doing the beginning of the video here with the top off. Later in the video, you're gonna see the top on, or you can go to our website at vanguardmotorsales.com and see all the pictures of the truck. Look at the interior on this baby. Everything looks brand new. The wiring is all new. Carpeting, obviously the upholstery is all new. She's just beautiful inside and out. Look at this back in the day. They had little ashtrays back here in the back seat so the guys could smoke in the back seat. Isn't that crazy? Today, that's kind of unheard of. You can see all the paint work on the interior, also looking brand new. It's got Dakota digital gauges in that stock dash, looking sweet. It's got an aftermarket radio in it. Boy, it looks like an old school radio. It does have vintage air with vintage air controls. Just as smooth as can be. They left the gas cap alone, which is super cool. You do have a Reese style hitch, a receiver style. The dual exhaust is looking sweet. I like the way they blacked it out. Tailgate also works smooth as can be. We got speakers in the front, we got speakers in the rear. And they did a little bit of custom work with these panels behind here. We're gonna show you how much workmanship went into that. The workmanship on this thing is just so amazing. This aluminum panel that they put back here to back up the upholstery, I mean, look at this thing. And what's crazy is they've used all these little machine screws, they tapped all the holes, they countersunk all the holes, and that's actually what they used to mount the speakers in there. So, I mean, the workmanship on this thing is just amazing. Super, super cool. Now, I pulled the top all off by myself. It took me about 40 or 45 minutes to pull everything apart. Then there's bolts that go up underneath this thing. That's why you've got to pull all this apart. It goes in these holes right here. That's what holds the top down. So like I said, it took me about 45 minutes besides lifting it off. It took 4 of us to lift it off. So basically one guy in every corner walked it off, and I just had to show you this because the guy that put this truck together was definitely a craftsman. As you look down the passenger side here, it's got almost a stock stance to it. It does have a taller tire. She's just a beauty. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we own every one of our vehicles here. And a lot of you may be thinking, what does that mean to you? Most classic car dealers sell on consignment. They sell just about anything that'll roll through the door, and they don't know much about the cars. Finding a Vanguard quality car isn't easy. Our team of 15 buyers review thousands of vehicles each month. Our inspectors travel all over the country to handpick each of our cars, which saves you time, money, and frustration. Think of us as your expert hands, eyes, and ears to make sure that you end up with the highest quality cars. We have almost 50 team members here at Vanguard, and every one of us is a gearhead. Growing up around the Motor City, all of our families worked in the auto industry. I grew up working in the garage with my dad, and we worked on countless classics over the years. Around here, cars are a way of life. right, here we go. 70 Blazer, baby. LS3. Listen to this, baby. Talk about sounding sweet, driving sweet. We got some beautiful freaking paint on the hood there. Got some great looking reflections in that paint. Just looking absolutely gorgeous. Sounding amazing. Wait till you see the bottom side of this dude. I've already been under this thing, and I tell you what, looks like a brand new truck under there. Everything on this truck has been fully restored and looking absolutely beautiful. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we can ship this truck anywhere in the world. You just give Tom a call at 248-974-9513. He'll tell you just how easy it is to park this dream in your driveway. It does not matter where you live. Now I'm just barely touching the accelerator on this old LS3. She wants to giddy up and go. This Blazer is a sweetheart. Now a lot of times when I'm driving these old trucks, I'll be telling you, you know, that it doesn't drive like your Escalade or doesn't drive like your Explorer or whatever. Well, I tell you what, this is pretty close. This thing's driving sweet, baby. Now look down here on the dash, everything's looking good. It all looks like it's in the original place, but they are aftermarket gauges. And I see a couple of red lights on that say fuel, so I better head back to the shop and put some fuel in this baby. I don't want to run out of fuel, I'll have to go get rescued. Listen to it, man. This sounds awesome. Now I want to thank all of you who have subscribed to our channel, and we do post new stuff just about every day, so when you do subscribe you get a notification if you hit that little bell button. That way you see all the new cool inventory that we post every day. We're right outside the Motor City, so if you need to fly in and check us out in person, we're only about 20 minutes from the airport. So we're back here at our shop right now. We're located right here in the Motor City at 15100 Keel Street in Plymouth, Michigan. This building is where our team of 15 world-class mechanics inspect and improve every one of our cars. All of our work is done in-house. Our mechanics only service the vehicles we sell. We start with a thorough inspection and test drive. Then our team gets to work. We take the time to learn each car and fix the things that I would fix if it was mine. If that means the engine needs to come out, then it comes out. When you purchase a classic car from an auction or another dealer, in most cases it hasn't been inspected or serviced. You may be in for some unpleasant surprises. At Vanguard, we save you from the headaches that cost you time and money by handling this process for you. Right down the road is our 40,000 square foot indoor showroom. This building is climate controlled and houses over 100 amazing vehicles. We're constantly bringing in new inventory, so you never know what might show up tomorrow. Let's check out the bottom of this Blazer. We start right here with the brand new hitch, looking sweet. If you want to pull your boat with this baby, I'm sure she'll pull her no problem. The dual exhaust, I love what they've done with it. Tucked up there nice, blacked out the tips. Stainless steel aftermarket tank, also looking absolutely beautiful. The rear end has got a 373 gear in it, and it is an open rear end. And look how nice and neat they did those brake lines. They made a bracket for them up here. And then there are aftermarket disc brakes on this truck. Check them babies out. Doesn't that look sweet? Beautiful job. Looks like some aftermarket U-bolts too. We got brand new shocks here. Of course, the exhaust system looks like it's stainless steel front to back. We got the Borla mufflers. The transfer case was reused, but it was completely rebuilt. All new hardware. We got new mounting here for the trans. This is a connect and cruise setup here with the LS3, so all this comes together as one kit. You can see that all the hardware under here and everything looks new. We got aftermarket drive shafts front and back. Of course, the gear up front's going to be the same. Looks like new tie rod ends up here, new disc brakes up front. Everything, I mean, literally everything has been rebuilt on this thing. We do have a aftermarket cross member there also, looking sweet. tell you what, she is just as beautiful on the bottom side as she is on the top side. I don't see any hardware that isn't brand new. Front bumper looks like it's brand new. I mean, everything on this baby is gorgeous. We've got great looking paint on the frame, great looking paint on the rear end housings, and then my favorite tires, my BFGs here, and I believe these are 33s. Yeah, 33 10 5 by 15. It's been upgraded to Warren lockout hubs, and for those of you who don't know how these work, it's not like today. Today they're all automatic or locked in. These are either free or locked in. So if you get ready to go four-wheeling, you need to lock them into lock so you can actually get them front tires to turn. As you look down the side there, paintwork looks great, rocker looks great. Now the bottom of the truck was covered in like a bed liner material. Real nice stuff, looks real good. Of course, all the body mounts are new. I already talked about all the bolts being new. All the spring hardware is new. Body mounts are all new. Out back again, we got the same size tire. It looks like the wheels are brand new, trim rings, center caps, everything brand new on this thing, man. She is gorgeous. Let's lower it down and look under the hood. So under here, man, you want to talk about beautiful. It looks like Mr. Chevrolet put it in here himself. Connect and Cruise LS3. It's got that 4L70E transmission. That's a 4-speed automatic for all those who don't know that. We got the Willwood brake setup here with a proportioning valve, and it is Hydro Boost, so that actually works off the power steering pump. So it is power steering. We got a great looking cold air setup on it. You can see the motor's brand new. All the aluminum looks like it's brand new. They did a nice job with the wiring harness and the computer and everything. What's really cool is it's not hidden. A lot of guys hide those things underneath something, underneath the dash and the wheel well, whatever. It's right there where you can get at it if you need to. Firewall's all nicely painted with chassis black. Inner wheelhouses are all painted nicely black with chassis black. Under the hood, the whole closeout here in front of the radiator. Looks like it's a DeWitt radiator here. I mean, everything, they did a real nice job blacking everything out under here. She is absolutely gorgeous. Of course, LS3 power, we talked about that earlier. I mean, one of the best driving Blazers I've ever driven, guys. So give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this little dream in your driveway.